Welcome back. Godzilla. This famous monster has already become a synonym for destruction, great strength, and brutality. He has been terrorizing people since his first appearance in 1954's movie. He became an international pop culture icon, earned a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and appeared in more than 30 movies. Today, we'll analyze Godzilla's evolution during the last 67 years. Inspired by the success of the movie about King Kong and fictional Rhedosaurus from The Beast from 20,000 Phantoms, Toho Studios decided to come up with its own monster. Godzilla, or so-called Gojira, was created by film producer Tomoyuki Tanaka, film director Ishiro Honda, and special effects director Eiji Tsuburaya. The monster's name is a portmanteau of two Japanese words, gorira, which means gorilla, and kujira, that can be translated as whale. Godzilla's final iconic design included the features of various dinosaurs such as Tyrannosaurus, Iguanodon, and Stegosaurus. The world saw an epic monster in the first Godzilla movie released in 1954. Although Tsuburaya wanted to use stop-motion animation, he settled on special effects called suitmation, in which an actor wears a latex suit and interacts with miniature sets. The monster's height was nearly 164 feet. In the film, Godzilla is an ancient sea creature awakened and empowered by nuclear radiation. At the end of the movie, people kill the Titan using a special weapon called the Oxygen Destroyer. Take into account that the 1954 movie opened the first era of the Godzilla film series produced by Toho Company, the Showa era. It also included 15 movies, in which Godzilla fought against quadrupedal giant Anguirus, giant ape King Kong, huge divine moth Mothra, three-headed dragon king Ghidorah, giant flying pterosaur Rodan, enormous lobster Ibira, smog monster Hedorah, and terrifying Mechagodzilla. Besides, the audience saw Godzilla's adopted son, Minilla. In 1984, the Heisei era of Godzilla movies started. The movie The Return of Godzilla showed the audience the redesigned monster. The ancient lizard got a terrifying look, and his height was increased up to 262 feet. The Heisei era included 7 films. During their events, Godzilla faced already known enemies such as King Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla. At the same time, Godzilla had to fight against new opponents, including genetically modified Rose Biollante, crystalline Godzilla clone Space Godzilla, and mutated crustacean Destoroyah. Besides, in 1998, American director Roland Emmerich released a Hollywood movie about the world-known kaiju. The monster in the film differs much from the original Godzilla. The new design was criticized by Japanese fans. Further, Godzilla's suit actor Haruo Nakajima said that the monster's face looked like an iguana and its body and limbs looked like a frog. Thus, the character's name was changed to Zilla in order to separate the American Titan from the original kaiju. The interesting fact is that this is the first film that features Godzilla created with the help of CGI. Thanks to this technology, the movie creator showed a faster and more agile ancient monster. In the film, Godzilla's height is reduced to 180 feet. Godzilla 2000 Millennium, released in 1999, opened the Millennium era, which included 6 movies about the Titan. The first film became a direct sequel to the original 1954 movie. The monster was redesigned again, and his height was nearly 190 feet. At the same time, Godzilla's look was more reptilian. He had yellow eyes and a lot of spines on his back and tail. All in all, the monster's design was close to the original version, but still, it looked more dangerous. Another interesting movie released during the Millennium era is Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All-Out Attack. It shows an evil Godzilla possessed by the souls of the soldiers killed during World War II. Moreover, other titans team up to stop the ancient lizard from the destruction of humanity. The movie creators also changed Godzilla's design. He got black eyes affected by the possession. His atomic breath was modified too. It returned to its signature blazing blue instead of orange. And in 2004, Toho released the final movie in the Millennium era titled Godzilla: Final Wars. It coincided with the 50th anniversary of the franchise, and Godzilla earned a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame before the world premiere. In 2016, Toho released Shin Godzilla, which began the new Reiwa era. The company uses CGI and motion capture technology in modern movies about the popular kaiju. This interesting combination allows keeping the movements of the Titan similar to the style seen in old films. At the same time, the audience is pleased with the modern special effects. New Japanese Godzilla is much deadlier than the old versions, or its American fellow. The monster is 389 feet tall and can fire atomic blasts using both its mouth and dorsal plates. After the release of Shin Godzilla, Toho produced a trilogy of anime Godzilla films: Planet of the Monsters, City on the Edge of Battle, and The Planet Eater. The interesting fact is that in 2017's Godzilla: Planet of the Monsters animated movie, the lizard is 984 feet tall, which makes this version the largest in the franchise. Finally, it's impossible not to mention Godzilla from the popular MonsterVerse. In 2014, the Titan returned with a totally new design. In the movie, he is 355 feet tall. Despite the massive body, the monster is very fast and agile. Also, in the new franchise, he appears as the protector of the natural balance on the Earth. And in 2019, the second movie provided Legendary's Godzilla with the new dorsal plates and larger claws to make the monster look larger and more dangerous. Also, his height was increased to 393 feet, making him the biggest Godzilla shown in the live-action films about the giant lizard. Besides, during the final battle with King Ghidorah, the movie showed larger and more dangerous. Also, his height was increased to 393 feet, making him the biggest Godzilla shown in the live-action films about the giant lizard. Besides, during the final battle with King Ghidorah, the movie showed us Fire Godzilla. So, in 2021, Godzilla goes toe-to-toe with King Kong again. Nonetheless, this time the movie is full of awesome CGI effects and thrilling battle scenes. And what do you think about Godzilla and the mentioned movies? Which one of them do you like the most? Please share your thoughts with us. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, give us a like, comment,